Chuck Cunningham, the eldest son of the Cunningham family on Happy Days. What happened to him? What syndrome is named after him? How many guys played him? I can explain. Paul here. Please subscribe. All right, you're scratching your head, trying to remember who's Chuck Cunningham. I don't remember him. That's, well, you're not alone, is what I'm saying. He's one of television's most famous disappearing acts. So let's dive into this curious case of Chuck Cunningham. Also, I'm going to sprinkle in a little bit of trivia here and there. All right, so who was Chuck Cunningham? Well, he was played initially by Rick Carrot in the pilot, later by Gavin O'Hurley, and then Randolph Roberts. And he was the older brother of Richie, Ron Howard, and Joni, Aaron Moore. Chuck was a classic high school jock, often seen with a basketball in hand and a voracious appetite. Yeah, he shared a room with Richie and was known for his sporadic appearances around the Cunningham household. Okay, the appearances got more and more sporadic. Let's talk about the disappearance. First of all, Chuck appeared in the first 2 seasons of Happy Days and then was written out of the show without any explanation. His last appearance was in the episode Guess Who's Coming to Christmas? It wasn't Chuck, it was Fonzie. That was in season 2. After that, Chuck simply vanished, and the show continued as if he never existed. By season 11, Howard Cunningham, played by Tom Bosley, even referred to having only 2 children, Richie and Joni, solidifying Chuck's erasure from the family history. But why? Why did Chuck disappear? The most likely explanation for Chuck's disappearance is the show's focus shifted. See, initially Happy Days was more of an ensemble cast, but as the character of Fonzie, played by Henry Winkler, gained popularity, and a lot of it, the show began to revolve more around him and Richie. This shift left little room for Chuck, and the character was quietly written out. Additionally, Gavin O'Hurley, who played Chuck, wanted to avoid being typecast in television roles, and he preferred to pursue a career in films. Okay. Some trivia. As I mentioned, Chuck was played by 3 different actors: Rick Carrot in the pilot, Gavin O'Hurley in the first season, and then Randolph Roberts in the second season. So we had all kinds of Chucks for a while. The term Chuck Cunningham syndrome is now used to describe TV characters who disappear from shows without explanation. And they do it a lot. Remember I told you Gavin O'Hurley wanted to get into movies? Well, after leaving Happy Days, he went on to have a pretty successful career in films, appearing in movies like Never Say Never Again and even Superman 3. Did you know Chuck came back? Both Gavin O'Hurley and Randolph Roberts reunited with their TV mom Marion Ross during the Happy Days 30th anniversary reunion. Good stuff. Chuck Cunningham's mysterious disappearance kind of remains a fascinating piece of television lore. While he may have been erased from the Happy Days universe, Chuck's legacy lives on through the term named after him and the curiosity of fans who remember the eldest Cunningham child who went upstairs one day and never came down. Man, he certainly wasn't the last cast member to disappear without a trace from a sitcom. How about Carrie's sister on King of Queens? Who are some others? I'm sure you know. Let me know about it in the comments. Please like and subscribe. And next time you watch Happy Days, you know what? Give a little nod to Chuck Cunningham, the character who vanished but left his mark on TV history.